Hello there, my name is and welcome to my YouTube channel where we talk all things trading, finances and money in general. Now, if you're new to the channel, it's worth subscribing. So please hit that subscribe button, hit that notification bell as well, so that you're notified when I make a new upload. And in this video, my view to the current crypto market and Bitcoin in general in particular, and whether it's worth investing into crypto right now because crypto is booming. If you've been following me for a while, then you already know that I have quite a substantial investment into different cryptocurrencies, major altcoins, Ethereum, etc. That's why I'm really closely monitoring everything that is going on in the crypto world. And in the recent days, and actually a week or so, we've seen a really nice steady climb in the whole crypto market. The overall capitalization is coming close to $2 trillion. And just to recap, we had the capitalization was around $3 trillion before the current crash when China started, moving against cryptocurrencies and, banning Binance and that kind of stuff. So right now, it seems like we might be entering another bull run. Again, anything can happen, and please don't take this as financial advice. This is just my own view. And as of right now, and you might want to watch my previous video on crypto and how to enter into this current crypto dip, how to get yourself a really nice average price. So it means that the lower the price goes, the more you buy. And therefore the better the average price of your entry is gonna be, because you cannot really know where is this bottom, where is the price, where is that point, the absolute bottom, where the price is gonna stop and suddenly reverse. It's everybody's dream to enter like this, but unfortunately it's not possible. And let's move to the computer screen and let's take a look. So here I have CoinMarketCap and I have Bitcoin chart, and just in general a few important levels that we have right now. So we had this about $31,000 and we were squeezing it really tightly, a really nice squeeze. Then we had a really beautiful false break which took us right to the next important level, the psychological one more or less, which was $40,000. And then we broke it steadily and moved to the current super strong resistance, which is $46,000. And of course, all the altcoins right now, we have more or less of a Bitcoin season. The altcoin season will follow later on. We still saw a really nice increase in the prices of altcoins like Dogecoin and BitTorrent, Polkadot, Polygon, Chainlink, etc. So a bunch really awesome. And Cardano, of course, really one of my top projects I'm investing in, along with Polkadot and also Chainlink, Stellar Lumens, etc. So a bunch of them, and most of them showed a really nice climb. So right now on average I'm around 30 to 40%. It just fluctuates really a lot. I have like 30-40% of profit on my portfolio right now, but of course I'm not going to be taking any profits at this time. I really want to see a few X's, so really want to see the price before the end of the year. I want to see the price come to its all-time high, to see the Bitcoin at least its all-time high, which is around this $65,000, or at least try to squeeze and break $60,000 here, which is also going to be a psychological level. But the most important one is going to be 65,000, which is its all-time high. But at this time, so let's talk about what's going on right now. So we climbed really steadily. We broke $40,000 and now we were fighting it, but unfortunately we did not break $46,000 yet. The price broke it a few times, came almost very close to $47,000, which was real nice and really exciting to see. But unfortunately it has retraced at this time, and we might see a retest of $40,000 or maybe something like $43,000 somewhere in the middle here, where we actually had a little bit of a struggle as well. So we might retest 43. If we fall through 43, we'll probably go to 40 and we'll see what happens there. Maybe some horrible news and it's gonna drop even lower, but in that case the next one, the strong one, is gonna be around $30,000, $31,000. This is something to keep in mind. So basically we have this huge channel right now, anywhere from $60,000 down to $30,000, and currently we're precisely in the middle. So the question is, should you really be investing into cryptocurrencies right now to make any access by the end of the year, or maybe by the end of October, as somebody is saying? The thing is that I would personally stay away from investing right now. but it's me. Why that is? Because I already have about 40% of profit, 30 to 40% profit on my portfolio. So I'm not gonna be investing right now because it's gonna just bring my average entry price higher up. So it doesn't make any sense for me. When would I enter, being, a smart investor? And I would be, as it was moving down, I would enter here, then I entered here, then I entered here, then I entered here, and then I think some of the altcoins I entered in this area, that last peak of going down. So my average price would be somewhere around, on average, just put your finger into the sky, somewhere around, I don't know, this area. So this would be my average entry price into the crypto world in general, not just Bitcoin. So, and by the way, I did not buy any Bitcoins. I actually invested everything into altcoins, Ethereum, etc. Just Bitcoin was never interesting for me because, in my opinion, the altcoins have a lot more potential to grow just because of their smaller capitalization. But it's just my take. You can just invest it into Bitcoin. It's just like buying S&P 500 and that's it. So, and here we can see that right now we're in the middle. So if you don't have any investments into the crypto world, the market is starting to look a little bit more bullish than bearish, and there are not any really terrible news. The capitalization is growing. The amount of Bitcoin that is held in big portfolios in terms of long-term holders is just as high as it was when the Bitcoin's price was $13,000. So it's looking really good for a retest of our all-time high, and then, as some say, by the end of the year or maybe earlier, we could see Bitcoin trading at around $100,000. So even from here, it could go, it could double in the price easily, so to speak. I don't know if you can call it easily. I don't know who measures these things and calls them easy or hard. If you don't have any investments right now, you can pick up some of the, maybe Bitcoin you can pick up. So because it's in the middle of the channel, it can go up or it can go down. So as always, 50-50. So as of right now, for me, somebody who has already a nicer average entry price, for me it's too late. I would just hold it. I'm not gonna do anything with any of my coins. But somebody who doesn't have any investments or has like really tiny investments and wants to move in with larger capital, maybe it could be an okay time to enter. But if I would be a very picky investor, then I would probably, if it were me, I would probably wait and split it into a few pieces, maybe in two parts. I would wait maybe for a retest of $40,000. I would enter with 50% of the portfolio, and then as it would move down to maybe around 36 to 34, I would enter with the rest, something like this. So I would get a better price, because again, entering in the middle of the channel, it's not the worst idea, but it can have its own implications, because again, you can have a huge drawdown, or you can, if you wait for a better price, you might not enter at all, and it's always a slippery slope. That's why I always advocate for following the market, understanding what's going on, and entering at the best opportunities possible, which was this drop right here, is what I did personally. And of course, if it drops really hard, it goes below perhaps even this mark here, $30,000. Maybe if we go past this mark here, the next one probably is going to be, the strongest one is going to be its previous all-time high, which was $20,000. And if that happens, probably is going to be the bottom, maybe $18,000 is going to be the bottom. Then what's going to happen? I'm going to buy a lot more. So that's the strategy. So as of right now, if we actually start moving rapidly and we break this $46,000, then the next one probably is going to be around $50,000 just by looking technically at the chart, and it's also going to be that psychological one. So 50 to 52,000 bucks is going to be our next resistance level, and then both 60, which is just a round number, and 65 as its all-time high. And then if we go past that and stabilize above 65 being the previous all-time high, then the moon is the limit for Bitcoin. And that's what I'm hoping before the end of the year. Then probably, unless something changes in the cycles, like something dramatic, then we'll see another crypto winter, and that's when I'm gonna be exiting all of my positions, hopefully with 3 to 5x. And all the money is gonna go into stocks, because by then, hopefully we're gonna see a huge massive correction in the whole stock market. So yeah, this is the plan. This is how I see it. This is how I look at my investment. And that's what I'm gonna be doing. And right now we are somewhere in the middle, but everything starts to look really bullish, really nice. Again, not a financial advice. Anything can happen at any given moment. This is trading, this is investing. Nothing is guaranteed ever. Even if you become one of my mentees and complete one of the best trading learning programs in the world, By the way, links in the description. Still, it's up to you and the market to pull out the profit out of the market, because this is one of the most competitive environments, and everything is up to interpretation. Now, there is the correct interpretation and then there is a stupid interpretation, but even the correct interpretation is gonna be, it's not a guarantee. So anything you do in the market, remember that there might be 100 different interpretations of any given situation. So this is how I see it, and I've done quite okay for myself, and this is the approach that I actually used in stocks as well. Certainly with stocks there is a lot more to it. There is macro analysis and fundamentals, and something that we are adding to the learning program right now. And by the way, if you're not one of my students yet, I suggest getting into one of my learning programs, because the prices will be increased by 30% in September. So yeah, that's pretty much it. Hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, please like the video, and I'll see you in all of the next videos. Cheers.